Welcome to the Human Curious. Why do so many people feel completely drained after a day of socializing? It's a sensation that can catch you off guard, especially when you think you're just going out to have a good time. You might start the day feeling energetic and enthusiastic, but by the end you find yourself utterly exhausted. Perhaps a party, a conference, or even just a few hours with friends left you feeling mentally and physically spent. The noise, the conversations, the constant engagement, it all adds up. You might enjoy the company and the activities, but there's a cost to your energy levels. This feeling is not uncommon. In fact, it's something many people experience regularly. It's a reminder that our social batteries have limits, and when they're depleted, we need time to recharge. Many people experience a level of exhaustion after engaging in social interactions, especially if those interactions are prolonged or involve large groups. The larger the group, the more energy it seems to take to navigate the social dynamics and maintain conversations. This feeling of depletion is often called social fatigue. It's a real and valid experience, not just something in your head. Recognizing it is the first step towards managing it effectively. It's a real phenomenon, and it affects people in different ways. Some might feel a slight tiredness, while others might feel completely drained. The intensity can vary based on personality, the nature of the social event, and even the individual's current mental state. Some individuals are more prone to it than others, and understanding why can be incredibly empowering. Introverts, for example, might find social interactions more draining than extroverts. But even extroverts aren't immune to social fatigue. They just might experience it differently. In a world that often celebrates extroversion and constant interaction, it's important to acknowledge the very real need for solitude and quiet reflection. Society tends to reward those who are always on the go, always connected. But this can lead to burnout if we're not careful. This essay will explore the concept of social fatigue, delving into its psychological and physiological underpinnings. We'll look at how our brains and bodies respond to prolonged social interaction and why some people might be more susceptible to social fatigue than others. We'll also examine the importance of solitude, drawing insights from the Quran, and offer practical advice on how to find a balance between social engagement and personal rejuvenation. By understanding and respecting our need for downtime, we can lead more balanced and fulfilling lives. Social fatigue is a state of mental and emotional exhaustion that can occur after spending time interacting with others. It's a feeling of being drained, overwhelmed, and even irritable after social situations. Essentially, it's like your social battery has run out. Think of it like this: every social interaction requires energy. We expend effort to listen, respond, and navigate social cues. While some people seem to thrive on this energy exchange, others find it depleting, especially in large doses or in certain social environments. There are several reasons why socializing can be tiring. From a psychological perspective, social interactions demand a lot from our brains. We're constantly processing information, interpreting body language, and trying to understand the nuances of conversation. This cognitive overload can be exhausting, especially for individuals who are naturally more introverted. Physiologically, our bodies release hormones like cortisol and adrenaline in response to social situations. These hormones are part of our stress response system and can contribute to feelings of fatigue over time. It's important to note that people experience social fatigue differently. Some individuals are naturally more introverted, meaning they gain energy from spending time alone or in small groups. Others are more extroverted, finding their energy boosted by social interaction. Most people fall somewhere along a spectrum between these two tendencies, and understanding where you fall on that spectrum can be helpful in managing your social energy. Introverts tend to experience social fatigue more quickly and intensely than extroverts. This doesn't mean introverts are antisocial, they simply recharge differently. They often find deep, meaningful conversations with a few close friends more energizing than large gatherings. Gap 2S. Before we dive deeper into finding peace and quiet reflection, let's take a quick break with a fun interactive quiz to re-engage our minds. Gap 1S. Question 1. Do you feel more energized after spending time with a large group of people or after some alone time? Type group or alone in the comments. Gap 2S. Question 2. How do you prefer to unwind after a long day? A. Reading a book. B. Watching a movie. C. Going out with friends. D. Meditating. Let us know your choice in the comments below. Gap 2S. Question 3. What's your go-to activity for recharging your social batteries? A. Taking a walk in nature. B. Listening to music. C. Talking to a close friend. D. Journaling. Share your answers with us. Gap2S. Great, now that we've had a little break, let's continue our journey into understanding the benefits of solitude for the mind and spirit. Section 5. The Quran on Solitude, Finding Peace in Quiet Reflection. The Quran, the Holy Book of Islam, offers profound insights into the importance of solitude and its role in spiritual growth. It teaches us that moments of quiet reflection are not just beneficial but essential for our spiritual well-being. These moments allow us to connect deeply with our inner selves and with the divine. In Surah Al-Araf, verse 205, we find guidance on seeking moments of quiet contemplation. And remember your Lord within yourself in humility and in fear, without being apparent in words, in the mornings and the evenings. This verse highlights the significance of internal reflection and the power of silent remembrance. And be not of those who are heedless. This simple yet profound advice reminds us to stay mindful and aware, avoiding the distractions that can lead us away from our spiritual path. This verse encourages believers to connect with the divine through quiet reflection and remembrance. It suggests that true peace and understanding come from within, through moments of solitude and introspection. It emphasizes the importance of carving out time, both in the morning and evening, for introspection and spiritual nourishment. These moments of quiet can help us start and end our days with a sense of peace and purpose. This practice of mindful solitude is not limited to Islam. Many spiritual traditions recognize the value of seeking moments of quiet contemplation. Whether through meditation, prayer, or simply sitting in silence, these practices help individuals from all walks of life find inner peace and clarity. Section 6. The benefits of solitude for the mind and spirit. Solitude, far from being a sign of loneliness, offers numerous benefits for our mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being. Time spent alone allows our minds to rest and recharge. It provides space for introspection, self-reflection, and creativity. When we step away from the demands of social interaction, we can connect more deeply with ourselves, our thoughts, and our emotions. This can lead to greater self-awareness, emotional regulation, and a sense of inner peace. Section 7. Balancing socialization and solitude, practical tips. Finding the right balance between socializing and solitude is key to maintaining our well-being. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle, often neglecting our need for quiet and reflection. However, both social interactions and moments of solitude are essential for a healthy, balanced life. Here are some practical tips to help you navigate this balance. Schedule solitude. This means deliberately setting aside time for yourself, free from distractions and obligations. Just as you would schedule appointments and social events, intentionally block out time in your day or week for solitude. This practice ensures that you have dedicated moments to recharge and reflect, which can significantly enhance your overall well-being. This could be as simple as taking a walk in nature, reading a book, or engaging in a hobby that you love. These activities allow you to disconnect from the external world and reconnect with yourself, or enjoying a cup of tea in quiet contemplation. Set boundaries. It's important to recognize your limits and communicate them effectively. Don't be afraid to decline invitations or excuse yourself from social situations when you need a break. It's not about being antisocial. It's about honoring your need for rest and rejuvenation. It's okay to prioritize your well-being. Communicate your needs. Open and honest communication with those around you can help them understand your need for solitude. Let your friends and family know that you value your time alone, and explain that it helps you feel refreshed and energized. This can foster mutual respect and understanding, making it easier for you to take the time you need without feeling guilty. Create a recharge routine. Develop a personalized routine that helps you unwind and recharge after social interactions. This could be a series of activities that you find calming and restorative. This could include activities like taking a warm bath, listening to calming music, or practicing mindfulness exercises. These routines can help you transition smoothly from social settings to your personal time, or spending time in nature. Nature has a unique way of grounding us and providing a sense of peace. Whether it's a hike in the mountains or simply sitting by a lake, these moments can be incredibly rejuvenating. Remember, finding the right balance between socialization and solitude is a personal journey. What works for one person may not work for another, so it's important to find what best suits your needs and lifestyle. Section 8. Listen to your body. Recognizing your social limits. One of the most important aspects of managing social fatigue is learning to recognize your own limits. Pay attention to how your body feels during and after social interactions. Do you feel energized or drained? Do you feel mentally stimulated or overwhelmed? By tuning into your body's signals, you can start to understand your personal social capacity. This will help you make informed decisions about how much social interaction feels comfortable and sustainable for you. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe, share, and leave a comment below. Section 9. Embracing your needs. Introversion and extroversion in a social world. In a world that often glorifies extroversion, it's crucial to remember that there is no one right way to be. Both introversion and extroversion are valuable personality traits, each with its own strengths and challenges. The key is to embrace your natural tendencies and create a lifestyle that supports your well-being. If you're an introvert, honor your need for solitude and recharge time. If you're an extrovert, seek out social connections and activities that fuel your energy. By understanding and respecting our own needs and the needs of others, we can create a more balanced and harmonious social world, one where both introverts and extroverts can thrive.